Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video, so if you've already been on my channel, I don't know what to say to you, but welcome back. Where to even begin with this? Today I have a bit of a show-stopping story. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna front. This is one of my favorite stories to tell, so I knew I had to tell it here. So about 3 years ago, I was still 18, so I was about to turn 19, but I was still 18. Now, I had met this guy. My brother was a basketball coach for one of the intramural teams, and one of the players was really hot, and I said, hook a sister up, quite literally, and so he did, and I started talking to this guy. Now, I want you to picture 18-year-old me. I'm not gonna lie, I had braces, and I was a dork. So there's that. And then I want you to picture this 24-year-old. That was the first problem. Before any of this even starts, that was the first problem. And so 18-year-old, 24-year-old, literally just picture a dark-haired man with a beard holding a fish. That's him. That's all you need to know. Him and I had gone on a couple dates, and he was graduating. I was quite literally my first semester. So I was like, let's not. And so we stopped talking, and I didn't think about him. Cut to about almost a year later, I get this text. And for some additional context, he was engaged at this point. So I'm like, well, maybe they're just like visiting Rexburg. They know some other Tessa. We were never important enough to each other to put our last names. So I only have his first name, and I'm assuming he only has my first name. Now at this point, I'm like, it's getting a little weird. It's getting a little weird, but people make mistakes, and maybe seriously, he just is continuing to text the wrong person. Unsurprisingly, I receive another text. Now this next screenshot makes me laugh every single time because you'll see. At this point, I'm like, this man has a whole fiance and is asking me what I want for Christmas and what I'm doing for New Year's. And I'm tired of it. Now I think it's time to let you guys know this is not the only Logan in my life. There are 2 Logans in my phone. One of them is a 24-year-old engaged man. The other is a 9-year-old child, specifically my nephew, who had just gotten an iPad. Keep in mind, I had not connected the dots at this point, and I received one final text, and this is the last straw for me. Now, when I receive this text, I'm actually in public speaking, typing away. I'm texting on my laptop. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. And I see a text from Logan at iCloud, and I'm like, what? Now, what had happened was my phone had connected the 2 contacts because I don't do last names, and so it had connected the older one's phone number to the child's email and made them the same. But my computer, for some reason, didn't do that. And so I'm sitting there in public speaking, and I'm like, I have literally been the worst aunt in the entire world. This little child is texting me, being like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm so excited to see you, New Year's. And I'm like, who? Wrong Tessa. Luckily, we did, fix our relationship. He did forgive me. We've worked it out, so no worries there. But he does roast me every chance he gets. He's now 11, so he has not forgotten, and he will never forget. And I also will never forget. I you know, I don't really see other people getting into this situation. Like, I want to say there's a moral to the story here. I think I'm the only person that this would happen to. But if it does ever happen to you, know that you can prevent it from putting last names with your contacts.